everybody. So today I went out shopping with my husband and I got a new pair of New Balance shoes. They are kick-ass. They are rainbow color and very sparkly. They're very me. I love them. Love them. I want to work out more just because I have those now. With that said, I want to be working out more this week. So that's one of my goals for this coming week. I made a deal with my doctor that I would work out 3 days this week, 20 minutes at least on those 3 days. Now, I know that's not a whole lot, but I've been away from it for quite a while now, so that's a good way to get back into it. So yeah, we were out shopping today, and I went to one of my favorite stores, and, well, they used to be my favorite store. They're not anymore, let me tell you. The name of them is Winners, and they carry like Labels for Less type of store. I don't know if they have them in the US at all, but here in Canada, it's a great store, and that's where I got a lot of my clothes and housewares and stuff like that. So anyways, I was in that store today and I couldn't find the plus size rack, and so I went up to a sales associate and asked her where it was because they'd moved stuff around in this particular store, and she didn't know where they were either. So she asked another sales associate and they said that they had removed the plus size clothing from the store. I was pissed. I mean, for the last 5-10 years I've been shopping there, and I have dropped a pretty penny at their stores, and their clothing was awesome because they would get label clothing, good quality clothing, very fashionable clothing for plus size people, and here in Canada there's not a whole lot of options when it comes to plus size clothing. So when I found out that they no longer carry plus size clothes, I think I was a little more pissed than I probably should have been, but I don't understand why they would remove the plus size clothes from their store. Now, I hope that it's not all stores that they've moved them from. Maybe it's just this one particular one, but it pissed me off. And I already think that we are discriminated against when it comes to clothing, especially here in Canada. I have to travel over to the States sometimes to get some clothes because a lot of the plus size clothing here in Canada is, for 60-plus-year-olds, and I'm 26 years old. I don't want to be dressing in nasty paisley or something, I don't get it. And it's really, really upsetting because Winners used to support the plus size, and now they completely just took it out of the store. There's nothing left. It's all regular sizes or petites. And that's quite the piss off. So anyways, that was my rant on Winners. I'm really upset. I wonder, have you guys faced any of this with any of your favorite stores when it comes to clothing? I know that I personally like shopping in the States for clothes because there's a lot more plus size clothing, but maybe if you already live in the States, you don't see that, and maybe it already upsets you with the lack of support for the plus size people out there. So I'd like to hear your feedback. Think I'm going to write a letter to Winners and let them know how pissed off I am. Yeah, that's the Canadian thing. We write letters when we're pissed off about something. It's quite funny, actually. Someone pisses you off and you write them a letter. I'll get you. I'm going to write you a letter. Like, that does anything. Anyways, I know I just made a video yesterday or the day before. It was a very quick video just to let you know that I wasn't doing a weigh-in this past week. So I wanted to make this video because I had a few things that I wanted to talk about. My weigh-in won't be until next Thursday, as I said, so there won't be a weigh-in update today. I'm already at 4 minutes, but I'm not even close to done ranting, so I do apologize. On Friday, I met with my nutritionist, and as I've said before, she's a lot of things to me. She's not just my nutritionist, she's also kind of like my psychiatrist. She's very supportive, very helpful. So anyways, we started talking about how I don't give myself enough credit, and I'm way too hard on myself, and I'm really starting to realize this. I tend to be poor me sometimes, and I don't mean to be. It just comes naturally, I suppose. I get to a point where I think I'm really sick of constantly fighting this. I'm sick of constantly trying to change and constantly trying to be something that be something different than what I am right now while still being myself. It's hard to explain, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can relate, but it's always like, why do I have to worry about food and think about food all the time? Why do I have to be the one counting the calories? Why do I have to worry about getting off my ass and exercising? And it got to a point where it gets to a point some days where I'm just like, it's just not fair. And then she's really helped me realize that I'm more normal than I give myself credit for. I know some people would beg to differ, but I am more normal than I give myself credit for. She is very healthy and very fit and very has her shit together type of person, but even she has to worry about, when they're on a road trip. Okay, I know I'm going to eat something healthy tonight at dinner time, so maybe I should make a healthier choice here at lunch. Or, maybe I should do this to work out and get fitness and work out in, because I know that I won't have time later on, or, and I have to keep telling myself that it's not just me, and it's not just someone with weight issues and a food addiction. There's a lot of people out there that are thin and or healthy, because thin does not equal healthy, let me tell you, but that have to think about those things and have to worry about those things and do it on a constant basis. Now, with me, it may seem a little more extreme due to the fact that I am addicted to food, and I do have other issues with food and my body and such, but I need to keep telling myself that I am more normal than I give myself credit for, and I'm really too hard on myself. Okay, so the way she put it was, if your best friend came to you and said, I did this, or I didn't do this, how would you react to it? And I would say to them, that's okay. Do it better next time. Or, you know what, you're a strong person, keep on pushing through, it'll get better. But for myself, I wouldn't say those things. I would be very pushing myself down and not supporting myself the way I would support my best friend or my husband or whoever it may be, when in all reality I should be supporting myself the best out of everyone. And I do nothing but put myself down or push myself down, or my best isn't good enough, and that it's not right. It shouldn't be that way. So I really need to work on that this week. I need to work on focusing on the good, which I'm not a very negative person, but I need to focus on the good and give myself credit for the good that I do, and not just when it comes to fitness and health, but in life in its whole, as its whole, and treat myself like my own best friend. I really need to do that. And I wanted to share that with you guys, because I think we all need to do that a little more. We need to be nicer to ourselves. We need to support ourselves better, because really there's no one in this world you can rely on as much as yourself. And although it's awesome to have loved ones out there and have others supporting you, whether it's on YouTube or, in your family and your friends here, you need to support yourself before all of that, because you really can only rely on yourself, number one. So that was my lesson I've learned, and I'm learning, and I really need to work on that. So, yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. Anyways, this video is already almost 9 minutes, and I apologize it's so long, but I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend and a great week to come, and I will see you probably Thursday or Friday for my weigh-in. I'll talk to you later. Bye.